Woohoo! 2 update videos within the span of a week. That's super unusual for me. But today I have super exciting news. The devs just announced the Howler. This is going to be the latest addition to creatures in Season 3 that they're bringing in, a new boss. It's going to be awesome. Sit back, enjoy the video. I'll be throwing up some B-roll footage that the devs provided to us to show you guys. So just sit back, relax. Let's get straight into the video. All right, so let's start out with the difficulty. The devs have stated that it's going to be somewhere between the difficulty of a Marauder and a Crusher. Now, I don't know what that means, so I don't know if that's going to be super easy because Marauders are insanely easy to kill, and Crushers really aren't that hard to kill either once you kind of know how to kite them and what you're doing. So hopefully it's harder than a Crusher. That's what I would assume. I don't think it should be easier than a Crusher. I think that we definitely need something a little bit harder than a Crusher that requires you to take it down in a group or something along the lines of that. Where to find the Howler? You're going to be able to find the Howler roaming around Bright Sands and Crescent Falls. But right now, they didn't mention anything about Theris. I don't know if eventually they will go to Theris or not, but currently only on Bright Sands and Crescent Falls. You can either find it roaming the world, or you could track it down to one of its nests around the map. Next, we'll go over how to fight the Howler. The wings and screams can be heard from a distance, so if you hear flapping or screeching, you definitely know that you're getting close to the Howler. And it also has a large aggro radius. Now, the Howler has very bad hearing, so it is going to be hard for it to hear you moving, but if it does catch on to you, it does have a pretty large aggro radius. I'm assuming they mean by hearing you if you're crouching or if you're walking and not sprinting or shooting or anything like that. It shouldn't hear you. You should be okay to kind of avoid it. The Howler is best fought in a squad with medium to high tier gear, but the devs didn't rule out being able to take it down with lower gear. I'm assuming as we learn the mechanics of the Howler, it'll become easier and easier. I remember when I first started playing, the Crushers were terrifying to me, but after I kind of learned how they worked, how their movement was, their mechanics, you could take them down with literally anything you wanted. I've seen people kill the Crushers with knives. So now obviously the Howler's a flying monster, so you won't be able to kill it with knives, but who knows? I'm sure there's going to be some videos out there eventually of people killing it with K-28s, that kind of stuff. The Howler has a special attack that after losing about 50% of its HP, it will screech at you. This is a line of sight attack, so all you have to do is just get out of its line of sight and you won't be affected by it. You'll be able to see that in some of the B-roll footage that I put in the background of this video. And then after its special attack, it does become more aggressive and more dangerous, so you have to watch out for that as well. It looks like there's another special attack as well where it's shooting like these weird purple bullets at you. So I guess I don't know if that's its regular attack, if that's going to be a special attack, but yeah, you're definitely going to want to avoid those two. All right, now let's go over the loot, possibly the most important part. So right now, we have the Marauders, which I wouldn't really consider a boss, that drop, Marauder flesh, Marauder plates, and Marauder heads, and then the Savage variant dropping, obviously, Savage Marauder flesh and Savage Marauder heads. Then we have the Crusher that can drop the flesh, the hides, and then the dungeon, where you can get the ladder and also the Crusher skull. So along with the Howler comes Howler darts, Howler honey pellets, and the extremely rare, I don't know how to pronounce this word, Howler syrinx. I'm going to assume that means its head or something along the lines of that. They did not go into detail of what that actually is, but I'm just going to assume with a boss comes a head that you can also get. It's going to be extremely rare. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this could be some crazy new item that's in the game. Could be a weapon. They say Howler darts. So now, is that just darts for crafting stuff, or is it going to be darts as ammunition? I don't know. It's all up to speculation right now. They did not go into detail with that, but I like to put my own speculation on things. I have my fingers crossed that this could be used for ammunition for a new weapon. That is not confirmed by the devs. Do not take my word for it. Just my own speculation. You can either get these drops by killing the Howler, or if you're sneaky enough, you can follow the Howler around the map and pick up the honey pellets behind it, or go to one of its nests around the map and loot the honey pellets directly from the nest. The loot will be used for player quarter upgrades, to craft powerful gear, or sell for K-marks. Now, the craft powerful gear is what's getting me here. Now, are we talking about armor, or are we talking about a new gun, like I just stated? Hopefully, a new gun and new armor, but if I had to choose something, I would take a new gun. We already have the forge, we have new gear perks, all that stuff. Let's get a new gun or a new weapon. It would be crazy to see something where they say Howler darts, meaning like a bow, a crossbow, a blowpipe, something like that. That would be awesome if we had something like that. Along with a new boss also means new quests. So the Howler will directly tie into new campaign missions revolving around the Howler. I'm going to assume fetch and retrieve quests for its drops, its loot, stuff like that. Quests to kill the boss, that kind of stuff. They did go into a little bit of detail about quests to investigate corpses left behind by the Howler and remains of the monster itself, as well as killing the Howler for specific quests. It seems like right now the Howler is accessible through all 3 factions. They only gave us details that you can access the Howler quests around level 10 of Osiris. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the same for Core 11 ICA. Still unknown at the moment, but confirmed level 10 of Osiris, you will start getting Howler quests. The quest rewards are going to be along the lines of keys, gear, weapons, consumable, and they say other helpful items. Those all sound like stereotypical quest rewards. Hopefully, the rewards are something really good. I guess we'll see. That about wraps it up for information that we received about the Howler. Stay tuned. If there's any other updates about Season 3, you can catch them here. If you like this video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing for more content like this. And if you're not already, make sure you hop in my Discord. You'll get notified when I upload a new video and when I go live on Twitch. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.